Why is understanding tenses in English so crucial? Let's dive right in. Mastering the 12 main English tenses is no small feat, but it's a journey worth undertaking. Each of these tenses has a unique role to play, and today we're going to explore them one by one. Starting with the simple present tense. This is the tense you use to describe habits or general truths. For instance, she writes every day. Nothing complicated about that. Next, we have the present progressive tense. This tense indicates an ongoing action happening right now. So, if our writer is in the middle of her process, we would say, she is writing right now. Moving on to the simple past tense. This tense is used to denote actions that have been completed in the past. If our writer finished a piece last night, we would say, she wrote last night. Then comes the past progressive tense, which is used to describe an action that was in progress at a specific point in the past. For example, she was writing when he called. Our next stop is the simple future tense. It's all about actions that will happen in the future. If our writer plans to write tomorrow, we would say, she will write tomorrow. The future progressive tense, on the other hand, denotes an ongoing action that will be happening at a specific moment in the future. So, if our writer will be in the middle of writing when you arrive, we would say, she will be writing when you arrive. Next up is the present perfect tense. This tense is used to describe actions that happened at an unspecified time before now. If our writer has completed chapter 1, we would say, she has written chapter 1. The present perfect progressive tense is used to indicate an action that started in the past and continues to the present. If our writer has been writing for 2 hours, we would say, she has been writing for 2 hours. The past perfect tense is used to talk about actions completed before another point in the past. If our writer finished chapter 3 before starting chapter 4, we would say, she had written chapter 3 before she started chapter 4. The past perfect progressive tense is utilized to describe an action that was in progress before another action or time in the past. If our writer had been writing for 2 hours before her friends arrived, we would say, she had been writing for 2 hours before her friends arrived. The future perfect tense is used to talk about an action that will be completed before some point in the future. If our writer will finish chapter 4 before starting chapter 5, we would say, she will have written chapter 4 before she writes chapter 5. Finally, the future perfect progressive tense. This tense is used to talk about an ongoing action that will be completed at some specified time in the future. If our writer will have been writing for 2 hours by the time her friends come over, we would say, she will have been writing for 2 hours by the time her friends come over. In summary, each of the 12 tenses in English is unique and serves its own purpose. They help us to express when actions happen, whether they're past, present, or future, and whether they're ongoing or completed. Understanding these tenses is a crucial step in mastering the English language. So keep practicing, and soon you'll be a pro at using them.